Okay, welcome back ARK players to a brand new video. Now today I am going to be going through all of the news you need to know on the upcoming fixes for ARK Survival Ascended. There's been some pretty big ones to talk about and some progress made, so I'm going to update you guys what the devs have said that is going on right now. As always, be sure to drop a like on today's video if it does help you out. Really glad to see most of you guys are having extremely exciting times on Ragnarok since the launch has returned, and of course come and join us in the LoadedCrysis cluster if you want to come and play on free Ragnarok servers with a brand new PvP 100 slot server going live tonight. We've got one up already and the new one is about to launch tonight, so if you're interested in PvP, you may as well come and join. Link to our Discord is down below. Also, for any of you guys that were wondering about Nitrado codes, you guys have smashed through them, and I did get even more cheeky, and I said, Nitrado, can I ask you guys for one last favor from the Ragnarok launch? Can you give me a few more, final few more codes to help out the community that are wanting a Ragnarok server? So if you use my link in the description down below and use the code LOAD2025 Ragnarok, you can now get yourself 10% off for one last time. And then unfortunately, guys, after that, I won't be able to get any more until a future launch coming up. But they've been great. I have pushed my boundaries and tried to ask a few, but they've been really brilliant. So yeah, you can go use that right now. And once that runs out, that'll be it. Okay, so as you'll be able to see on the screen, Jat has posted saying, hey everyone, looking into some critical issues at the moment, and having some more information from you would be very helpful. Number one, firstly, we understand there's a fair number of players that are still experiencing the large FPS drop during gameplay, which may not recover unless the application is restarted. Our last fix made some changes to the way memory was being allocated, but it seems that this hasn't caught all cases or isn't enough. We're still working on the core solution for this, but in the meantime, we want to explore an additional approach. So after the last few days, we have had about 20 different cases of players eliminating the issue by installing an older driver for the NVIDIA card. Most have had success with 572.83, but some have also used 572.47. For those of you experiencing the issue, can you please try and use one of these drivers? You can download drivers from the official NVIDIA website here. So if you head over to just type in on Google NVIDIA, if you're having this issue, you're more than welcome to wait for the patch, but I know you're going to be wanting to dive into Ragnarok and be able to play it smoothly. Go and try out one of these drivers, download it from the website, give it a try, and if it fixes that issue, you can then enjoy playing the game, and then when Wildcard release some sort of actual proper fix for it, you guys can then go to the newest version straight after that. But, you know, this is a little workaround apparently at the moment for this issue. Okay, so very important one right here. This is also, by the way, this is of course only applies to folks using compatible cards to that version. That's what Wildcard mentioned. But number two, invisible player tamed dino / wild dino / inventory / hotbar bug. Now, we have had this, a lot of people creating tickets in the LoadedCrysis cluster saying everything's missing. And this is why, obviously, I want you guys, I'm glad that I can add this into the video, because at the start, we were quite confused, because we were like, what's happening to everyone's stuff, you know, and people literally were like saying like, oh, I'm going to quit the game because I've lost everything. And it was like, we were like, but then other people can see it. And then that's when we knew there's some sort of issue going on. So most people now know if there is anything invisible, it's not that you've lost everything. This is just an issue ongoing right now with the game. And they said, looking to gather more data. Here's a survive the ARK bug thread where we're collecting information. Please share your experiences so the engineers can look into it. So I actually went into this and it's gone already. So I don't know whether they've just all of a sudden, maybe they've probably got the information they now need already to get these issues fixed. So don't panic. If your character's invisible, your dino's invisible, a wild dino is invisible, your inventory's not showing stuff, or your hotbar is invisible, or bug, whatever, don't stress straight away. Nothing's gone, nothing's been wiped. You may have to relog, and that sometimes can help. Even after relogging, that might not help, but some people have uninstalled the game, reinstalled the game, and that's helped. But it's just a case of waiting. Now that this is a good sign that Wildcard have closed this page, so that means they most likely have the information they need. And let's hope moving forward, this will come in a future patch with the FPS. I feel like the FPS issue is going to take longer than the invisible one, but it'll be nice if they can come at the same time. Okay, so there was a few new patch notes to go through. I need to double check because it says minor versions for Steam clients, so I'm just going to check if it came for console. I think it did, where they fixed an issue where the server list would be empty if you had filtered by Ragnarok previously. I know I saw this again. You know, as I said, running the cluster, we see all of these types of issues. We see every issue on a daily basis, like I'm telling you, come through in the tickets, and it's actually a good thing because we get to see this stuff and we can obviously help report this stuff. And you know, as soon as we get an issue, like if we're getting issues constantly coming in tickets, we can then forward this over to Wildcard, or forward this over to someone or anyone that will then want to submit it to Wildcard using the bugs, doing the bug reports, and you know, it helps things get fixed properly. They made it so you can now place templates with clipboard and hammer on a server. Fix for single player, sometimes not saving when exiting to main menu, and finally fixed an exploit and fix some entitlement issues. And that's pretty much everything that's come so far. I'm just double checking. I think PlayStation and Xbox are up to date. I swear I saw, they might not have updated it, because I swear I saw this fix did actually go out for PlayStation. Like literally last night, so I'm sure that one is out, but you guys can I'm not sure about Xbox, but definitely PC and PlayStation, it looks like that's sorted for now. Okay, all of the Ragnarok official servers are now out. On Saturday and Sunday they released all of them that they were going to be doing, and they were PvE, PvP, small tribes, and expire servers. So now pretty much if you are, you know, playing the game and you still feel like there needs to be more official servers, then of course you guys can let Studio Wildcard know. But also let me know in the comment section down below, if you are playing on official, what is it like? Have you got enough servers at the moment? I know the game has been very capped out, and Sunday night it hit, I think it nearly did hit 50,000 players on Steam alone, which was a major win for the ARK community. And then again, Xbox Survivors, an issue that's been going on since last week is about the where Ragnarok can't be downloaded properly. They're currently asking for data on this, and hopefully this is hopefully most of you Xbox players are now playing normally. The event ended yesterday. You guys may have seen the 10 years of ARK ended, and you know, went on from the 5th of June to the 23rd of June, which is probably the longest ever ARK event at this rate. But yeah, so that has now ended, and we're through launch, which is I don't know, it's all happened so fast, but I had a lot of fun, and I know you guys have too. And now moving forward from me, I'll explain what's going to be happening, what to expect in the future, the next things for ARK, and yeah, so let's get into that now. Okay, so it's time to talk about the future. What's happening next? What sort of content are you guys going to be seeing for ARK and from me? Where else can you get fast-paced ARK news? All of that kind of stuff. What's happening in the cluster? I'm going to be covering that all now. So let's start off with ARK as the actual game as a whole. What's happening next after Ragnarok? So I think we're all pretty happy with the Ragnarok launch now. I don't think we're already out searching for new content, which happens quite a lot within the world of ARK when a DLC. This is what's happened a lot with ASA. I'm going to be honest with you guys, and it's so nice to actually chill for a bit. The great thing is this map's been needed for such a long time, and we're all having so much fun on Ragnarok. So we're kind of not caring about the future DLCs just yet, and I really think Ragnarok is going to hold its own for a good 2 months, and on from that. But what I mean is at its high player count, because it's actually been a great DLC launch. Moving forward, Valguero is still meant to be launching this year, but it's meant to be August, and what I'm telling you guys is, from what I've seen, I do believe that this launch is now going to be delayed until September. The reason I say that is last year, Studio Wildcard released Aberration and Extinction, and Aberration came in September, and Extinction came in December, and if we follow suit of how that happened, and with, you know, the new delays of Ragnarok and stuff, what happened this year, I can now see Valguero launching in September, and Lost Colony has been delayed to December. So that's what I think is happening next. If I were you, don't expect Valguero in August. I think it's just going to be rag updates now, and it's time to enjoy it and just have some fun. As from content from me, a lot of people don't know, I actually run a TikTok account, and I do see some comments that are like saying like, Dom, I would rather if the content's a bit more fast paced. And at the end of the day, I enjoy the way I make content. I like talking to you guys. You know, people say you should make a podcast. That is just the way I like making content. We do switch some things up nowadays, but if you do want to get fast-paced ARK news where you don't want to listen to my voice for that long, go follow my TikTok. The link to my TikTok is always in the description down below. If it's not, I'll be sure to get it added. I'm sure it has been at some point, but we've nearly got over like 8,000 followers over on the TikTok. So if you're interested in that, it's just called LoadedCrysis TikTok over there. As for the main channel, we're just going to carry on doing what we're doing on YouTube. You know, I'm going to keep you guys updated on stuff. I definitely want to get into doing some live stream for the cluster. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, bringing live streams back. Sometimes we're just insanely busy with things going on, but I really do want to get that worked out for you guys, because I miss live streaming. It's been ages. Absolutely ages since my last live stream, and I just want to be able to be back there talking to you guys live, because it's so fun. I think my last live stream might have been the Game Awards, where I was invited for the Game Awards. So but yeah, I think that's everything. Cluster stuff, as I said, got a new Ragnarok 100 servers PvP server going live. We've already got 2 PvE. Things are cooking over there, so come and join us. Link to our Discord is down below. We're going to have some, for anyone that's a member in the Loaded Crisis cluster, we've a membership. We've got like memberships for help supporting our up cost of the whole cluster. We're going to be doing special member nights as well, lots of club ARK stuff. So if you want to become a member over there, I mean, everything else is completely free. It's all optional, by the way, the memberships. Like, it's an optional thing. It's for people that might want to support us and the upcoming, so we do some special things to say thank you to you. But if you are just interested in free playing, that's also awesome for us too. So catch you guys later. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.